My husband of 32 years looked me in the eye and said I was past my prime. Then he moved his 29-year-old secretary into our family business office and expected me to disappear quietly. What Robert didn't know was that the business he thought was his, I was the silent partner who owned 51% of it. And this past her prime woman was about to teach him a lesson in corporate law. Let me tell you how a grandmother turned her cheating husband's midlife crisis into his financial nightmare. Robert and I built Morrison & Associates from nothing. Started in our garage in 1987 with a $5,000 loan and a dream of running the best accounting firm in 3 counties, bigger than mine. Within 18 months, Robert was working late 3 nights a week. I found the hotel receipts in his jacket pocket. Same hotel, every Tuesday and Thursday, for 8 months. Room service for 2, champagne charges, the works. When I confronted him, Robert didn't even try to deny it. "Patricia, we've grown apart," he said, like we were discussing a business merger that hadn't worked out. "I need someone who understands my vision for the company's future." His vision, our company, my life's work. What exactly are you saying, Robert? I want a divorce, and I want you to step back from the business. Amber has fresh ideas. She understands the digital transformation we need. That's when I realized Robert wasn't just leaving me. He was trying to erase me from everything we'd built together. But he'd made one crucial mistake. He forgot that I wasn't just his wife. I was his business partner, and I knew every detail of our corporate structure. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I didn't throw his belongings on the lawn like some scorned wife in a movie. Instead, I went to our filing cabinet and pulled out the original incorporation documents from 1987. There it was, in black and white. Morrison & Associates, Inc. Patricia Morrison, 51%. Robert Morrison, 49%. You see, when we started the company, I put up more of the initial capital using money from my father's estate. Robert agreed to the 51-49 split because he thought it was just paperwork. He never imagined there'd come a day when those percentages mattered. But they were about to matter a lot. I called James Rodriguez, our corporate attorney, the one who'd handled our business legal needs for 15 years. "James, I need to understand my rights as majority shareholder of Morrison & Associates." There was a long pause. "Patricia, are you and Robert having problems?" "Robert is having problems. I'm about to solve them." Monday morning, I called an emergency board meeting. As majority shareholder, I had the right to convene the board with 48 hours notice. The board consisted of 3 people, me, Robert, and our accountant Martin Chen, who held a small percentage we'd given him as a retirement bonus. Martin was confused. "Patricia, what's this about?" "Misconduct and corporate theft," I said simply. Robert tried to bluster his way through it. "Patricia, you're being emotional. This isn't necessary. On the contrary, this is completely necessary." I presented my evidence. Amber's unauthorized client communications. Credit card charges for business dinners that were actually dates. Company resources being used to set up a competing firm. And, I said, looking Robert straight in the eye, I'm exercising my rights as majority shareholder to terminate Amber's employment, effective immediately. Robert stood up. "You can't do that. I hired her. She works for me. She works for the company. The company, she's fired. Furthermore, I'm implementing a new policy that all client communications must go through the main office system. All company credit cards are suspended pending review. And all new business development must be approved by the majority shareholder." Martin looked back and forth between us. "Patricia, are you sure about this?" "I'm sure about protecting what I built." Robert was furious. "This is vindictive. You're destroying our company out of spite." I'm protecting our company from theft. If you don't like it, you're welcome to sell me your 49%. That afternoon, I had security escort Amber out of the building. She tried to take files, but security stopped her. She tried to access the computer system remotely, but I'd already changed all the passwords. By 5 p.m., every client had received a personal call from me, explaining that there would be some staffing changes, but that their service would continue. Robert came home that night like a man who'd been hit by a truck. "Patricia, you've lost your mind. We can't run the business without Amber. Watch me." The divorce proceedings were interesting. Robert's lawyer argued that he deserved half of everything, including the business. My lawyer pointed out that the business was already divided according to the original incorporation documents. Your client owns 49% of a company whose majority shareholder no longer trusts him with operational decisions, my attorney explained. He can keep his shares, but Mrs. Morrison controls how the company operates. Robert tried to force a sale of the business. The judge reviewed our corporate structure and said that any sale would require majority shareholder approval. I declined to approve any sale. Robert tried to argue that I was being vindictive. The judge asked if I was maintaining profitable operations and serving clients effectively. I was, in fact, without the expense of Amber's, Robert's business trips. Our profit margin had improved by 23%. In the end, Robert had a choice: stay as minority partner in a company controlled by his ex-wife, or sell his shares to me at fair market value. He sold. I paid him $340,000 for his 49% stake, exactly what the business valuation determined it was worth. Not a penny more, not a penny less. With that sale, I became 100% owner of Morrison and Associates. Robert and Amber tried to start their own firm. They lasted 8 months. Turns out, stealing client lists isn't the same as building client relationships, and Amber's fresh digital ideas weren't quite as revolutionary as they'd claimed. Their firm folded when 3 major clients sued them for breach of confidentiality. Apparently, Amber had shared proprietary information she'd stolen from us. As for me, I rebuilt Morrison and Associates into something stronger. Hired 2 excellent CPAs, both women over 40, who understood the value of experience over appearances. I'm 58 years old. I own $1 million business outright. I have clients who trust me, employees who respect me, and a bank account that belongs to no one but me. Robert thought I was past my prime. What he didn't understand is that a woman doesn't reach her prime until she stops letting other people tell her what she's worth. Sometimes the best revenge isn't personal. Sometimes it's professional. And sometimes it's professional. It's just proving that you were the backbone of everything they thought they could take from you. My name is Patricia Morrison. I'm the owner, founder, and CEO of Morrison and Associates, and I sleep very well at night.